Hello, dreamers. This is Somnia Stellarum. We are going to be starting another Civ 5 game because we had our 2-episode Civ 5 Poland debacle, which ended in a quick exit at the hands of Monty. We are basically started the game right beside Monty. We're playing our first game on Diety, and it was a disaster. So we're going to be doing a game as Babylon. I know that Babylon is one of the stronger civs, so I'm hoping that will translate to us being able to defend ourselves a little bit better. I was taking a look at, we are still using the same setup that we had. I switched to Pangaea, but other than that, we're using the 3rd and 4th mods. We're using the promotions package. And what I noticed was they have a bowman unit, which is an upgrade on the regular archers. So it can withstand melee attacks a little bit better, so that's pretty good. It does have a charioteer, which replaces the horseman. So it's another early unit. And then the walls of Babylon as well will help us defend, along with their benefit of receiving a great scientist when you get writing and earning great scientists faster and that sort of thing. So I'm going to start this with Nebuchadnezzar here, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Another game, our second game on Deity. Hopefully it goes better than the first.
May the blessings of heaven be upon you, O great Nebuchadnezzar, father of mighty and ancient Babylon. Sargon built Babylon some 5,000 years ago. Long did it grow and prosper, gaining its first empire in the 18th century BC under God.
Okay, here we go. So we're starting with some wheat right beside us. It's plains wheat, so it's not as... it doesn't give us as much food as grassland wheat, but it's still pretty good. There is some grassland here, and there's plenty of plains river tiles nearby. Now, the question is, do I want to move? I don't want to move away from the river. There is some sheep here as well, which is pretty nice. The question is, would I want to move towards something else? Now, I guess the real question would be, is there anything... It looks like there's some forest down here. I might want to try to find mountains somewhere. But that's about it. I think this location isn't bad. But let's maybe move this warrior. Okay, so we're right on the coast. And there is fish here, which means we might want to move to the hill. That would be 3 turns, though, because we'd have to move one here, and then wait a turn before founding our city. Let's just move over here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth moving over there for. In fact, I don't think it is. We'd be losing the wheat. We'd be still in range of the sheep, although it'd be a little bit further down the road. I think just founding in place is probably our best bet. And we might actually want to move south. But yeah, I think I'm just going to found in place. I don't see a reason to move anywhere else. Potentially, I could... Yeah, moving towards the coast isn't the best option either. Just because if you're going to move towards the coast, you might as well get onto the coast. And I think founding like our city over here. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, like if we found the city here, we wouldn't take any coastal tiles. So we wouldn't have... Like if we move one over, we're going to start getting some coastal tiles within our city range. which is all well and good, but we can't build a lighthouse to make them better. And we'd get the fish in range, but we wouldn't be able to build the workboats to fix up the fish. So I think we're going to have to forego that. I think we're going to want to settle in place. The only question is, would I want to move down this way? We'd still be in range of the incense, and we'd be within the range of the wheat. I think we might want to, although we'd lose a turn. Let's just found our city in place, I think. That is our best bet, I would believe. Let's set this up first right off the bat. Okay, next turn. Let's go for pottery. And then production. We're definitely going to want to go scout first. And that's it. Let's go to the next turn. So Babylon is founded. We're going to want to explore. Let's go start going up this way. That was a good move, I guess. Okay, I'm really glad I didn't move north because that's tundra right there. So that is not where we want to be going. So we're right at the edge of the map. We're going to want to have to scout south. So we're going to send our scout that way. Well, let's pick you up. We did get archery, and there is a city-state back here. So I'm going to go meet the city-state. Let's go to the next turn. So it's Buenos Aires. I'm not going to pledge to protect you yet. So we're going to send the scout to the south. There's gems just to the east. It's not bad. Go to the next turn. I mean, I suppose I could have sent you to the east here and kind of scouted around that way. You know what, that's still an option. Let's start heading that way. This scout's going to scout out this territory pretty quickly. We're about to get our scout. Oh, there's another city-state up there. That's not bad, actually. Oh, there's salt over here. That is really good. Let's produce... How many more turns until we get pottery? 7 more turns. We're probably going to want to go with a shrine first. So let's start sinking some turns into a worker. And then we'll... Although we might want to take advantage of this bowman. Doesn't leave extra stuff. Like, it's not like other unique units that have like a promotion on it. So it doesn't give us extra stuff, but that's alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it into a worker. We're gonna need a worker out of Babylon at some point. I think going towards this salt makes sense. There's actually more wheat over this way. It's pretty good. Okay, let's go to the next turn. Hello, Napoleon. Pleasure meeting you. Well, not necessarily, but I mean, you're there. There's another city-state up here. Okay, our second city is definitely going to be kind of over in this direction here. I think right behind this mountain might be really good. We'd be in range of this salt. There might be some other stuff. I might want to meet these guys sooner rather than later. Okay, let's keep heading this way. Mount Kailash. Yeah, as soon as... I might go with the settler on the next turn. Because I think getting Mount Kailash in range with salt is going to be incredibly powerful. Let's just move up here. So either a city over on this end here, on this hill with the mountain defense bonus, we'd have silver in range, we'd have wheat in range, even this deer would be in range here. Heck, even this deer up here and this stone would be in range. That is pretty incredible. So I think we're going to build a really early settler and in order to get that. And it looks like France is just right here. Are they coveting our lands already? So they're coveting our lands on turn 10. So our second city is going to be over here. I mean, I can maybe even go here to make it even a bit more defensible. They're not going to be able to come through this way and get a whole bunch of units that way, but I think we need to be here so we can get the salt sooner. We're not really going to have many ways to grow our city immediately, and this wheat will be liable to be sort of quashed a bit, I should say. Yeah, we'll see. But I think that's going to be the plan. We're going to have to settle a city super early and then just start building a whole bunch of defensive units. Let's see what our military ratings are. We're not terribly far behind. Let's come this way. Is that that's their capital? And look at how well defended it is. That is incredible. Okay, meanwhile, you go and meet those city-states. I think we know where we want to go, what we want to do. And let's get you working on a settler. Although, let's see, you're producing one extra food. I don't really have anywhere to work you, though. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, so they've seen our capital. They know where we are. Hey, okay. It looks like it's going to be another one of those games. At the very least, they don't have an early game unique unit. So it's not going to be quite as terrible as the last game we had. So we've met Antwerp. Let's keep moving. I don't know if I want to move through there yet. Whoa, there was some ruins right beside the mountain there. That was pretty nice. Let's go meet you, Sydney. We've got some gold here. Nice to meet you. Let's go to the next turn. Okay, pottery. So we're gonna want to build. I want to get the shrine up because we're gonna want to take advantage of the faith that we can get, but I don't think we're gonna have time. Let's get the where did we find a barbarian camp? That was probably the worst thing we could have gotten from that runes. But that's all right. Let's. There's going to be a lot of horse, and we might be able to get a charioteer because of that. So let's go for horses. Animal husbandry. Let's get you moving this way. And then you are going to want to probably come back to our capital. We're going to get the scout to scout out to the west, southwest here. I could even kind of head it south from here. Yeah, I think that's probably the best idea. Okay, next turn. Okay, this warrior is going to have to escort the settler. Okay, so it does look like their second city is over to the west here. I don't seem to see anybody off in this direction. So that's good. Hopefully their focus is somewhere else. Yeah, a pantheon has been founded. That's not great news, but it is what it is. Let's see here. Okay, there's somebody down here. Looks like it could be Siam or somebody. No, I don't think that's Siam. It might be Rome. Who is this? Oh, Egypt. That's who it is. Let's get you moving up here. Hasn't been any major influences. Yeah, that makes about sense. Yeah, so this second city might be a little close for France's liking, but I don't think we have much choice. I mean, it's either going to be here or it's going to be out this way. And I don't really see a reason to change that. I can accept their embassy and they'll give me 1 gold per turn. Sure. You know, the one thing that does give me is it gives me an opportunity to have a trade relationship with them. Oh, look at that, we got a rune. So the trade relationship is actually pretty important because it's a positive modifier. So that's something to keep in mind. Let's go up here. Nice to meet you. We've received 30 culture, which means we get to pop a social policy. We're going to go for tradition. We're pretty hemmed in. We're definitely going to want to go high. So let's go ahead and grab that. This is a pretty jungly section of the map. So let's start heading north from here. So we seem to be pretty far north on our map. Well, we are pretty far north. We're pretty close to the tundra. We're going to want to capture this. 8 more turns. Okay. Hopefully they don't have any units off that way. We can maybe start sending the warrior over that way. We don't have garrison units yet. So I think that might be worthwhile. So let's head you off that way just to see what's going on. Okay, so we've got animal husbandry. There are horses in range of this city again. That city is looking better and better. Do we have horses in range? We have 2 horses over here and 4 horses which are just outside of our range, but we'll probably pick them up eventually. So that's not too bad. Okay, Byblos is here. Nice to meet you. Let's get you heading over this way. Another research. Let's go for the wheel, because then we can pick up charioteers. Okay, caravans, they cost 520. Don't quite have enough for that yet. Let's go to the next turn. We want to get as much positive. They desire friendly relations with their empire. Okay, here's my situation though. I need to found this city over here. Because there's just not much. I mean, I might be able to find something over here on the coast or something. But that might be like about it. So I think we're gonna found the city anyways. I'm hoping it's not close enough that they're gonna complain, but it very well might be. So we're gonna have to be prepared for war anyways. Yeah, we'll have to be very, very careful. Okay, you're gonna have to wait there. This guy might actually try to steal a worker from Byblos, but we'll see. For the moment, you're just gonna explore around Byblos. So you just sit tight there. Let's go to the next turn. I'm going to accept the embassy. They know where our capital is already. And we're able to get a little bit friendlier relations with them. Let's just wait a turn. A couple more turns, I should say. We're about to get our settler out. There's a canal city over here. Oops. Oh, there is a worker. Yeah, I'm stealing that worker. Sorry, Byblos, but we need it. We're gonna pledge to protect the rest of these guys. So I'd dearly like to get 3 allied city-states behind me here. And that would be really, really good. Okay, we're not going to be happy with Byblos for a little while, but that's all right. They aren't under anybody's protection. Let's go ahead and make peace, and that should be all right. Okay, next turn. And yes, I realize we're trespassing, but that's all right. Why did I move back like that? I don't know. But that's all right. Okay, let's have you start moving this way. And then you are going to get oligarchy. Yes. Oh, no. You're not trying to found a city over this way, are you? No, I think you're just moving through. Which is all right. That is fine with me. Yeah, let's get you through this way. You're going to attack that guy. You're going to move around this way. And you just sit tight here. Let's go to the next turn. Where the heck did you guys come from? That's a lot of units. You just sit tight. You know what, let's move on and protect you. Friendly trade route plundered. Oh, so Paris must be, they must be sending me trade routes. And then one of them was plundered, which is, I mean, I want them to keep having those trade routes, but I can't quite protect them yet. Hopefully we can get them to be friendly with us still. But we'll see how it goes, I suppose. Let's attack you. And then have you move like so. Oh. Well, that's a little ugly. Okay, next turn. Yes, let us work together. That is a very good deal. I do not want to go to war with France right off the bat. And I think I'm going to be able to set myself up to, if I need to war with anybody, I'll be able to war with somebody else. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get you working on that right away. You can found the city. Awesome. And we can immediately take a shot with you and attack with you. Let's build a shrine here. And let's go to the next turn. That is awesome. Let's attack with you, and you can start building a farm. Sweet. Okay. You just heal up. We're going to let you heal up first. I'm not going to steal any more workers. I don't think I want to steal more workers. I wouldn't mind getting the shrine up, though. But we can get that worker first, and then we'll get the shrine. The monument we might as well wait for, since we're going to be close to getting 20 turns for legalism. I don't think we're going to get it in time, or build that in turn. Our apologies. We're going to want to settle a third city, but we're just going to have to try and keep it away from France, which is going to be a little bit tough. But I don't think we're going to have much choice. How many cities did they have? They have 3 cities. So this is their 3rd city. They're going to go to war with the Egyptians, which might mean we can settle a canal city over here. Yeah, I think that's going to be what's going to happen. You might as well come back this way. So we're going to get you set up in Babylon. And okay, so we have positive relations with France. That's good. Let's go to the next turn. Okay, once the wheel is done, so we need calendar for that, we need mining for this, and we need mining for the salt and the silver. We actually have 4 luxuries between these two cities. That's pretty good. But we need mining the most. So I might want to go... What's our happiness at? It's at -1. Yeah, we're going to need mining. Let's go for mining. And we'll probably start getting that hooked up right away. And then, yeah, as soon as mining's... Oops. I want to do that, then that. So that'll be 12 turns. At which point we'll be able to start hooking up the gems. And a cod will just have grown. A cod needs to be... needs to get some better food sources. So we need to get a forest or a farm over here set up really quickly. You're going to be growing there, which is good. I wouldn't mind getting the deer, although it's only going to be, once we get trapping on it, it's still going to be a little bit delinquent. But that's alright. Okay. You start moving this way. We need you to start watching that, and then you can move in there and go to sleep. Great library is built on turn 40. Sounds about right. We're going to try to trade with Paris. I think that's going to be really good. Oh, they've gone ahead and cleared out that camp, which is good. We have really friendly relations with them. I'm hoping our third city doesn't cause them to be to want anything from us, but we'll have to be very careful with that. Warrior, you just go on alert. Let's go to the next turn. Let's keep scouting with our scout. Scout that way. There's cattle. I mean, I don't want to settle that close to France. I think if I'm going to settle anywhere, it's going to be over here. Either up here, if there's something good in the ocean here, or like on the canal city, like right here wouldn't be bad. Although it's a little lake, it's not a big deal. But let's start exploring that way, and we'll see what else is down that way. Yeah, okay, we're still angry with Byblos, which is about right. They want us to find the lands of Brazil. Well, we'll try. I mean, it's not a big deal here. Let's try to recapture that worker. Okay, you are done. Let's get you fixing up the... Oh, we can't do the gems yet, but that's alright. Okay, Buenos Aires targets a nearby camp. So let's get you to build a farm over here. You can build a farm here. Let's promote you. We'll try to capture that guy. Let's go to the next turn. Let's farm that up. You can come over here. We'll get a farm built for a cod. Let's go to the next turn. Ooh. Don't exactly want to tussle with you. And then you come over here. Let's go to the next turn. Perfect. Thank you for dealing a whole bunch of damage to the barbarian. I'll take it from here. Just like so. Buenos Aires. Let's just take it. A third unit wouldn't be bad. I might want a bowman after this. I mean, a granary and a watermill would be nice. But let's just do that for now. Yes, let us work together. I'm fine with working with Brazil. I think Egypt I'm going to shy away from because I think that Egypt and France are going to go to war and I'm going to want to be on the side of France. Mining is good. So let's send you back with this guy. You're going to be a little bit troublesome to get by here. Okay, research. We got mining. Let's go for writing. We need our library. And then we're going to get our great scientists, our first great scientist because of that. And we're going to be able to start catching up. You aren't trying anything funny, are you? No, you're just kind of moving around. What is their military like right now? They do have the biggest military at the moment. And I need to set up luxuries. They're still friendly with us. We don't exactly have contested borders, but we're not far either. So I kind of got to be careful with them. I'm just gonna go in Byblos there. That's fine. That's fine. We're okay. Let's go to the next turn. Yes, yes, I know. Composite bowman already? I might have to be careful with them. Although, for them to disregard a declaration of friendship would probably take quite a bit. But I think it's still going to be prudent after this to get masonry and construction. I still have 3 more. Yeah, let's do that. I still have 3 unique luxuries that I can improve. So the salt, the silver, and the gems before I have to improve the incense with calendar. So that's all right. Let's start moving this way. And then let's have you move up here. And let's go to the next turn. Oh, we have another wheat field that we can improve here. So we might want to do that. Let's go here. Okay, next turn. Yep. I mean, I'm not in a position to really do much with that, but I want them to declare war on Ramses. Although at the same time, I think if I say no, it won't give me a negative modifier, and they're still going to want to attack Ramses. It's just, it might not happen immediately. So I'm just going to say no for now, but I'm hoping he does declare war on Ramses in the next 30 turns. Okay, you just fortify. Let's get you over on the gems. Okay, so that might have been a mistake then. Why are they denouncing us? What do you want to declare war on Napoleon? Okay. Don't want to do that. Well, we're producing bowmen. Akkad. I need you to produce some bowmen for me. And then let's get a road up. Oh, you should have been going to the gems. Well, that's alright. Very well. I mean, he doesn't seem to be ready. Yeah, that was with a declaration of friendship, too. Like, that was just terrible. Okay, who's this? Siam. Nice to meet you. Or no, Siam. Polynesia. Let's get legalism up. Hello. Let's get you on the gems. We need that improved like as soon as possible. We'll accept an embassy for one. That's not good enough. That's not good. If I get the gems, they might be able to be bribed with the gems. But we'll see. I haven't declared war yet. Which isn't a good thing, but it's something. Let's get you improving the sheep. You can improve that. That's going to be 11 turns. That's a little long. I don't think we have much choice. Okay, next turn. No. I'm not gonna give you that. Okay, so they did take that unit out. Let's keep you in there. You can pasture that. Let's get you to fix that up. Let's go to the next turn. Alexander the Greece. Or Alexander the Great of Greece. Okay, nice to meet you. Just go on alert here, and you fix up the mine. Brazil seems to be very interested in our lands here. Okay, we're about to get our first bowman. That's very good. What we might want to do is build a road from Akkad to Babylon. Babylon's not on... Okay, the walls of Babylon are here. We're going to want to get that pretty soon. Let's go to the next turn. You want an embassy for 52 gold. See, the problem I have with that is I'd have to do the same thing to get, or have the same deal. Yeah, I just can't do that just yet. Alexander's a threat. Sorry, we don't have any interest. We need to find a way to occupy Napoleon. That's what we really need. Okay, that's a Byblos unit. Let's keep going this way. Colombo, nice to meet you. Where the heck are you going? Okay, Paris. Let's keep getting another bowman here. Do you come with... No, you don't have anything in particular, but let's get you up here. Let's go to the next turn. Okay, so we've got writing, which means we're going to be able to get... We're going to be able to get an academy. I could buy the grassland, which I probably should do anyways. Yeah, let's buy the grassland because it's not going to be a great farm anyways. And we'll put them right on the grassland. And let's move the bowmen up just to kind of protect ourselves, hopefully, just a little bit. Okay, you move there, set up your academy. Let's go here. We're going to want to work that immediately. And then probably work that as well. We want to go on production focus. That should be good. You can move up here and let's go to the next turn. Oh, you are sending a caravan to Akkad now. I wonder if we might reestablish good relations with them. I probably should have just said, let's go ahead with that war. Clearly. But I couldn't really have predicted that he would denounce me immediately after with a declaration of friendship. But I suppose that's what happens on Diety. Every time I see one of their units, I'm a little bit worried. Hopefully we can maintain good relations with them for the next few turns so that we can actually prevent them from attacking us. I mean, they'd have to get rid of this caravan. I could try to build a caravan and send it to them. Even if we end up losing it, it might buy me a few turns. Yeah, I don't know what to do else though. Yeah, you're just probing with this archer. You're not actually coming at me. Akkad's pretty defensible. And I think if I maintain an army around Babylon, I should be alright. We'll have to see. Okay, that's where Colombo is. Aha! Napoleon and Memphis have declared war. Alright, I'm fine with that. Go be at war with each other. I mean, this will help me quite a bit with catching up. So I'm not terribly upset about that. Let's get you coming around this way. There's cotton down here. That's interesting. Let's go to the next turn. I don't know where my third city should go. Or even if I should have a third city. My main concern at this point is defensibility. What's defensible? I might send this bowman around this way just to see if there's any locations over here that could be well defended. I mean, the other option is sending him up this way, like kind of on this plane, this tile here. But again, we'd get a little bit of incense, but there'd be some wheat or some fish and not much else. Although that's pretty, it might be better than over here though. This might actually be like a little lake too. So I don't know that it's a great idea to be on that lake. Actually, no, it isn't, because these would be 2, I believe, food. Yeah, like, see, these tiles here are 2 food. These would be 2 food as well. So I don't know what is the best option, but I know, okay, for now, we're going to construct a road. Do we want to keep coming this way with you? Might as well. Let's go to the next turn. No, doesn't look like there's much there. Akkad has grown. We probably want to be working that tile there. Sure. Let's work you. Although I could try working Mount Kailash. What would you give me for this? I mean, you're already at war. That's kind of what I wanted. What about just trading embassies? Really? You don't want to trade embassies? It's kind of ridiculous. Alright. What do you want for this? Nothing. Okay. You guys are being douchey. Okay, let's move you out here. You can move around this way. You start building a road. Babylon, let's get... let's get the library. Although the watermill and granary would be nice. You know what? We've got pretty good signs because we're Babylon. So let's get the watermill up first, and then we'll get the library. Watermill, or do we want the granary first? Let's get the granary first. And then the library. That's what we're going to do. Okay, next turn. Let's get you on alert here. Hello. Have we met everybody yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's still one more person. You're far enough away. I'm just gonna try. Let's accept that. They're not really gonna influence me to go to war with anybody. You're kind of isolated here, aren't you? That's all right, I suppose. They want silver and gems. Two gold per turn, so that you'd be giving me 3 gold per turn. I don't really want that. I almost would rather... Hold on. Is there any luxuries that I can... Can I trade for anything? I mean, the only luxuries I might be able to get duplicates for is up here. It might be beneficial to get this... Yeah, it might be beneficial to get this third location here. It's not going to be the greatest city, but we're going to double up our incense. We'll be able to trade these extra incense. I think that's what we're going to have to do. So once we're up to 8, let's go ahead and build a settler. We're going to pass that before, or do that before, once we get to a city size of 4. It's not fantastic, but it is what it is. Let's go to the next turn. Please tell me they're not getting extra cities. They've only got 2 cities. Okay, you just sit tight in there. You keep exploring. Mount Sinai. Interesting. How many more turns? 9 turns until border growth. I don't think I want to do that. Although I want that salt. We're going to get 9 turns. That's fine. Okay, what production do we want to do though? Let's see. For you, let's get the library. And I think that's going to be it. I think we're doing a little bit better than last time though. And I think that's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to cut it off here. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, if I'm doing much better or worse than the previous turn. I think the previous one, it was just a really bad spot, and we weren't able to put up any kind of a defense against a really aggressive AI. I mean, Napoleon, we were already dead by turn 72. Napoleon is going to be a little bit aggressive, but not as much as Monty was. They do covet our lands right now, which is not surprising. They backstabbed us already. They're in a war with Memphis, and I don't think their war is going incredibly well, although they've both lost some military strength, which is good. I kind of want them to fight it off against each other. Let's see here. Yeah, that's all right. We're catching up on science. That's what we need to be doing. We want to be founding another city. I would like to get up to 4 cities, but what I could potentially do is get up to 3 and just capture Paris eventually. Maybe like in the medieval era. Once I get up to trebuchets up here. If I can get up to trebuchets and make a quick run at Paris and capture Paris, it might be a little bit tricky, judging by the mountains. But I think it's possible. And we're going to have some pretty good science here, so we might be able to catch up really quickly. But I think getting composite bowmen and upgrading all these units to composite bowmen is going to be really important. And yeah, I think that's going to be it. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'm going to the next turn. You want to be going to war with... No. Polynesia. That's okay. Gustavus has built the Hanging Gardens. He might be a problem, but we'll see. Okay, I didn't mean to go to the next turn, but whatever. I'll see you guys next time, okay? See you guys later. Bye.